TIFU by realizing I was ripped of 6 years ago. So back 6 years ago my wife and I went to our first ever Boxing Day sale. Excited and in search of a new TV. The TV on sale was held at a major electronic retailer in the CBD. We got in early to line up so we wouldn't miss out on the new Samsung 65 inches TV on sale for the cheapest we had seen it. We got in the door as quick as we could, waved down the closest attendant and snapped the last one up just in time. The attendant organized package pickup at the loading dock around back, but due to the sales and chaos on the shop floor couldn't have it available until later that afternoon. No problem, we'll get lunch. Later that afternoon we returned for our collection, dropped the seats down and loaded up. Got home, unpacked to enjoy our new TV. 6 years later we thought for Christmas we would update our TV and went and got a 75-inch 4K for better picture quality and a larger screen. We unboxed, set up the TV and couldn't believe how much bigger it was. I moved the old Samsung 65-inch into the bedroom and set up a wall mount. And that's when I noticed XX554X in the serial number? Strange. Usually the number refers to the inches of the screen. 2 minutes of Googling later, this serial number definitely is for a 55-inch TV? But how can this be? We bought a 65-inch on the sale of the year to replace our old 55-inch that blew up. My wife files away everything in an orderly fashion, so I went digging. Sure enough, we purchased a Samsung 65-inch TV and it's taken us 6 years of watching it to finally realize we collected the wrong TV. Well, 6 years have passed. I'm not going to bother having that argument. I will just leave it to our stupidity and be grateful that our new screen feels even bigger than anticipated. TLDR. Bought a 65-inch TV, got given a 55-inch, didn't notice for 6 years until we upgraded to a 75-inch. And couldn't believe how big a difference the size was. FML. So, you positive the one you got now is a 75? Apparently, size doesn't matter to you or the missus. Congrats. So someone somewhere paid for a 55 inches and has been enjoying a 65 inches for all this time? Someone somewhere has a complete opposite experience. I bought a 55 inches TV 6 years ago. Now that I switched to a 65 inches, I found that they are the same size. Quote, if you didn't notice when you got it home, you didn't need a 65 inches TV. The box didn't say 55. How do you really not notice this? This situation needs to be rectified. Go back and demand that they give you a 10 inches TV to make up the difference. I read this title as TIFU by realizing I was ripped AF 6 years ago, and was expecting some story about not being able to lift the TV or something. Also, just an FYI, those great deals you get on Black Friday, Boxing Day, etc. usually aren't the same product you would get regularly. They're cheapened versions made just for these type of sales. Wasn't there like a huge 55-inch sign in one of the top corners? Or was that not the case 6 years ago? I feel like you should have noticed when you replaced a 55 inches with what you thought was a 65 inches that it was the same size. LMAO. BJ's. 1998. We paid for a 27 inches tube and they wheeled out a 32 inches. We couldn't load that thing in the car fast enough. The big 55 inches written on the box wasn't a big enough sign for you? My bill did something like this. decided his 55 inches TV wasn't big enough and bought a 65 inches to replace it. Put it up and realized that his old TV had been 65. If your wife didn't notice 10 missing inches, then you're golden. Maybe your TV is not a shower but a grower. You can also just measure the diagonal. Yay, ripped of that extra F. Better check if the new one is really a 75 inches. Did it not say on the box that it was a 55?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.